Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. And a sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this word and truth and in all sincerity. It's the brother Ganan from the DC camp coming back at you with a quick one. And as I said, quick one. Lord's will, if the Spirit allowed, I'm going to be in and out with this one. But as you can see, the screen is pretty much you picking up your brother, man, and that's what this thing is all about. And I'm gonna start in Romans 15 verse 1. It says, Salaki, we then that are strong are to bear the infirmities of the weak, and not to pleasure ourselves. You see, hey, you're supposed to bear the infirmities. You're supposed to be there for the weak, man. You that are strong, because brothers have different lots, man. Some brothers are stronger in faith than others, and when you called to do a duty, when you called to you got a certain position, or even if you don't, your job is to pick your brother up, man. This is Hebrews 13 verse 1. It says, let brotherly love continue. And that's what this is all about, man. You gotta let brotherly love continue, because ultimately, look at the times that we're at. We all we got. And you're gonna get into a time real soon that you're not gonna be able to trust your family members, the one that you thought you can trust, man. Because the philosophies, the things that's inside of them, what they believe is off, man. What they believe, you gotta go. Let me define that. Let me go to that definition of believe. 1 second. It says, accept something is true, feel sure of the truth. You see, so when someone first of all don't believe, they don't believe what you believe is the truth, and if they don't believe you, they believe the wicked, man. They deep down inside believe in homosexuality. They deep down inside truly believe that a woman is equal to a man. They deep down inside believe in Jesus, man, and not Yahweh Shai. So they're gonna be contrary to us, So when the Lord, the scriptures say, too much is given, much is required. So when the Lord bless you with something, you require it of it. So if faith is a blessing, faith is a gift, So if the Lord require you to do something, you gotta do it. Hebrews 13 verse 1, it says, let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. You don't know who that brother is, man. You don't know, man. Most High, he could be a great man, and Most High put him in this life and took some of his faith away and gave you some, made you a little stronger to see how you will act. You going to get big-headed, or you going to help the brother, man. Brother not doing his videos or whatever. Sometimes you're going to be hard, but you're going to have mercy too. Take some time out of your day to help that brother, man. See if he really want it. You ain't better than him. Got one more. Let's see. Okay. Check out his brain farts. This is Galatians 6 verse 1. And it reads, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such in one, and the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. You see? So I'm going to start from the top. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, hey man, we're not carnal men. You have to be spiritual. You have to look at everything through the spirit. That's why the scriptures say, be not hasty to judge. You gotta examine this. You gotta have discernment. you know, as a leader. You know, you gotta know how to judge. That's why you man. I say it. I look up to Monagon, man. Zaquan Monagon, the head of the DC camp. You know, one of the most merciful, gentle, but stern men you will meet. And that's a true ruler, man. That's a leader, man. You know, That's how we ought to be, man. You know, that's how we ought to be, judging in every situation, man. Hey, that's taking care of your house Shai's flock. You know, it says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in the fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one. You know, you're supposed to build them up, man. And sometimes what brothers have to understand, correction is not always going to be nice. It's not always going to be fine and dandy. It's going to be a little harsh sometimes. But you got to do that rebuke in the spirit of building him up, not breaking him down, man. And that's what you got to know how to rebuke. You know? You got to know how to rebuke. You know? You can't just be the rah-rah all the time. You know? It says, restore such in one in the spirit of meekness, in the spirit of humbleness. It says in the spirit of meekness, right? This is Sirach 3 verse 18. It says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. So you're gonna find favor before the Lord when he puts you on high and you humble yourself down. You see? It says, in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, because who are you? The hell do you think you are? You know? Without Yahweh Shai, ain't none of us nothing, man. That's why you gotta consider yourself too. That's why the brothers always say you gotta examine yourself to see if you truly in the faith, man. Cause you could be fooling yourself too. You know, I'm speaking to myself first. But that's how we all gotta be, man. You gotta speak to yourself. Be proud in this thing like you somebody. You know? It says, lest thou also be tempted. Lest you also go through that temptation, man, that trial. You know? And you'll never put your nose down and think of a brother some way like you somebody. You know? Verse 2, it says, bear you one another's burdens and so fulfill the law for Mashiach, man. When you bearing that brother burden with him, you know, the brother, you know, having a hard time charging his spiritual batteries, you know, hey, you got to do something. Take time out of your day to be able to be there for him, man. See if you can help, you know. Hey, if you can't, the Most High gonna do. The Most High gonna remove him, you know. But you do your part as a brother, man. You know. So Lord's will, you know, that was it is received to whom it may be for. You know? And with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakudash, double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well and taught us his truth and his sincere peace. Salutations to all the Akim pushing his word and truth and in all sincerity.